What if Deku was sent from Undertale, Part 6, Riddle? Okay, why I doing a riddle? It's easy because I started a lot in the last one. So I will try my best to not stutter this time. So when I left off, I say that send no, I say that I will do a time skip. So let's begin. A lot has happened in few years. So I have two part-time jobs. First, as Aizawa sidekick in the underground hero work. Aizawa liked his attitude and his personality, and Aizawa kinda scared at him because how smart he can use his powers. And his second part-time job is as a model, is thing to Marathon. Marathon sees Sen is quite handsome and good looking for this type of job. You guys can pick which face he look the best. This one or this one. And oh yeah, I forgot. Fritz and Chara is starting to live with Sen now. Why? Easy. Toriel as Sen or let them live with him. Toriel kinda worry about Sen's about way of his thinking, and she see that Sen is getting a little bit what you guys say serious. But when Sen no when Toria look at Fritz and Chara, Sen always come down with them and always calm. So Toriel asks Sen to let them live with him. Sen Sen okay with that. So that's it. And now Fritz and Chara starting to study at Bakugo school. Sen don't go to school anymore because he already graduated from college. So let's start. One day on the middle school, the teacher come to give them a paper to think about their futures and what they're gonna be. But then the teacher throw the paper into the air and he say, "Who am I kidding? All of you want to be a hero. All of them using their quirk, except for Fizz and Chara." And then they hears, "Hey Tish, don't put me with a bunch of this extra. They would be lucky if they become a psychic of nobody pro hero." Is that from Bakugo? Everyone boo at Bakugo and Bakugo say, "Shut up!" People don't scare at him as much as they do in the canon anime because of Fizz and Chara. The teacher sigh and look to see that Bakugo is going to UA. And he say, "Oh, Bakugo, by the look of it, you going to UA." Everyone is goes saying and say, "UA? That the most prestigious school in Japan?" And they say this thing like, and the chance to go in there is about like 5%. Bakugo shout and say, "Yeah, that right, and that the school that worthy for me." The teacher sigh and he looked to the paper to and see that and say, "Oh, by look of it, Uraka-san and Krima-san, you going to UA as well." Chara is being reincarnated as Ochako. That's why he had Ochako name. Sorry about that. I have to think of something. Bakugo look at Fish and Chara and say, "Damn you too!" And Bakugo tell them to don't take that. Don't you guys try to go into the UA. We don't take a mind of him. But Chara say, "Hey, Doc, shut up." Bagus say, "What did you say to me?" Chara say, "You hear me? I call you a dog. You always barking, but no bite." Bakugo is pissed right now, and the teachers tell him to calm down. And the teacher look again to see that, look at the paper and say, "Oh, by the look of it, both of you are going to use are going to go recommendation." Everyone was surprised, but when they think back, both of them is one of most powerful student here, so that not a surprise. Bakugo getting pissed right now. But let's get back. Let's go to Sans. Sans is on the way to go home from his part-time job as a model. When he go under the tunnel and then he sends something. I forgot to say this, but Sen learned how to send bloodless and control his own bloodless, so he can use bloodless binding and make his presence unknown to others. So let's get right to it back. Sen, there is something under the sewers, and he say, "Hey, I know you there, so come out." The slash villain come out from the sewer and say, "Huh, how did you know I'm in there? Is that your quirk?" They're, they're quite good, you know. Sans replying to the slash villain to say, "Nah, not really. I just know how to sense the bloodless of others." The slash villain say, "Huh, whatever." And he say this, "Hey kid, can you do me something?" Sans say, "What do you want?" And slash villain say, "Give me your body." Sans look at the slash villain and say, "They're not creepy at all." The slash villain say, "Wait, I don't mean it like that. I mean, let me use your body." And the slash villain just realized what he say. And he thinks to himself, "Yeah, you're right. That sounds creepy." Anyway, slash villain tried to attack Sen, but Sen dodged. And he used the blue magic to put the slash villain so he cannot move to the ground. The blue magic is what I'm gonna say. Oh yeah, it's like a gravity manipulation. The slash villain is on the ground right now, and he say, "What the? Why can't I not move?" Sen look at the slash villain and say, "Easy. I using my powers to let you cannot move and put you to the ground." The slash villain say, "Damn it!" And then Sen look at his LV to see it's 5. So Sen say, "Huh, by the look of it, you killed about 13%. I don't know how many kills you need to get into level 5. So let's say 15. 15. And why did I give the slash villain that high of LV? Easy. Because the slash villain want to use hands to use any one body and can use their quirk. So that means he already tried it before. The slash Sen look at the slash villain again and say, "Well, time to die." The slash villain was taken back by it and say, "Wait, whoa, kids, calm down. Are you want to be a hero? If you kill me, you cannot be a hero." Sen look at slash villain and say, huh, hero does kill, you know. No, sorry, I mean, hero do kill. The slash villain kinda surprised that kid, the kid that looked like a 14 years old is actually no, that hero do kill. And he kinda say, shit, 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 shit! And then All Might come and say, I am here! Sen look at All Might and say, oh, cool, All Might. The All Might look at see that Sen is actually is capturing the villain and say, good job, young Midoriya! And Sen say, thanks. Do you want me to send him to the police station? Sen says, no, All Might say, no need, but I would like you to help me put him in the bottle so I can send him myself. Sen say sure, and he put the slash villain inside the bottle, and then All Might jump and fly away. Jump as high as he can. And then Sen look at All Might and look at where All Might jump, and he kinda amazed to see how far that All Might can jump right now. And then Fish and Jara see him and say, Sans! And Chara say, Senzi! And go hug him. Fish and Chara is have a big crush on Sen in these few years. But they never confess it yet. Sen say, oh, hey kiddo, hey Choco. And then Sen pat both of their head. And Senja remembers something. He have to buy some grocery. Go to grocery. And he told Fish and Chara that he going to a shopping district and ask them if they want to come. Both of them say yes. And then both and then they go to the shopping district to see. When they are at the shopping district, they see a crowd of people. So three of them go to see what is going on. They go to the front of the crowd to see there's a villain attack right now. And the villain is the slash villain. And the slash villain have a hostage. And as always, it's always Bakugo. Sen thinks to himself, God damn it, All Might. Sen go to one of the hero and ask, hey, why are you doing anything? The heroes say that we don't have a suited quirk for this. Sen kinda mad at hearing that, and he sigh and go. Wait a second. Sorry about that. Okay, if I remember, I say that Sen walked up to the slash villain. The hero tried to stop him, but Sen dodged every every time they try to grab him. And then Sen go to the slash villain. The slash villain don't see him because he trying to take over Bakugo. And then Sen say, hey, what are you hey, sup? And the slash villain look, and he is scared right now. And the slash villain say, hey kids, how has been going? Sen say, oh, I'm doing alright, but you should be in prison right now. And then he used his blue magic on Bakugo and pulled him away from the slash villain. The slash villain is confused right now, and he just realized he fucked right now. The slash villain say, how about we talk? And then say use his blue magic on the slash villain. The slash villain is on the ground again, And Sen sigh and say, God damn it, Almighty. Sen look at the slash villain and say, well, time to kill you. The slash villain is scared right now, and he is pissing his pants. Wait, he a slash, so how can he even pee or take a dump? Huh. Before Sen can try to kill him, All Might come and say, wait, Yamidora! And Sen look at All Might and say, oh, hey All Might. And then he go to All Might and step on his feet. No, stomp on his feet. All Might say, ouch, ouch, ouch. And he say, what you do that for? And Sen say, I do that because you are careless right now. You let him go after I capture him and give it to you. Next time, be careful. Everyone is in stun right now because they see that some kid just scolding All Might right now. Sen look at the slash villain and say, fine, I will kill you right now. But take this. Sen summon a bone and attack the slash villain. The slash villain think that he wouldn't be hurt, but he was wrong. The bone not only attack physically, but his attack the soul. It's chromatic retribution. The slash villain is on in pain, really hurt right now. It hurt like hell. And then he unconscious after all the pain. And then Sam put him in the bottle using his blue magic. And he closed the bottle tight this time so it cannot be opened. And he gave it to All Might and say, don't screw up this time. And then Sam go to the crowd. Everyone is in stun. The hero tried to scolding him and somewhat praising him and say that he should join his agency. But Sen don't take a crap of this and punch one of the hero to the gut. And Sen say, you want me to join your agency so you can be more popular. Sen is choking one of the pro hero and say, listen here, you say that don't have a quote that suited for this situation, but you guys, the three of you, can literally do something. The hero on the scene is Comey Wood, Mountain Lady, and Deadlock. Deadlock, if I remember his name. Sen say that you and Mountain Lady can use Comey Wood to grab that kid and pull him away. And you guys, and Sen say, are you guys that dense? And he look at Deadlock and say, listen here, if you screw up again, how about you quit? And then Sen let him go. Deadlock is scared right now. And then Sen go to Fish and Char and say, come on, let's go buy the grocery. And I will buy you two ice cream. But then say, sure. And then they walk off. The media try to go to Sen to ask him some question. But Sen look at them with a bloodlust and tell them to screw off. And then all of them understand and don't try to mess with him right now. Okay, let's go to entrance exam. Fish and Chara is doing the normal exam because they want to prove themselves that they can do it without a recommendation. Sen, on other hand, he don't need a recommendation or do a normal exam. Because Nezu told the teacher that Sen is more powerful than he looked, and Aizawa backed him up because Aizawa see the way Sen integrate integrate wait a second interrogate one of the villain, and Aizawa kinda scared after he remembering that. On the written oh yeah, I forgot. But Nezu told Sen to go to the written exam to see if anybody is cheating. And Sen go. He don't do the written exam. He just watching. Everyone do the same score, but Fritz and Chara is higher. And I remember that Bakugo gets second place, but in this he get fourth. Chara gets second and Fritz get third because I think that Chara is more smarter than Fritz. But Momo still gets first. When President Mike tried to explain all the 3 point robot, Idao stand up and shout, "You you say there are 3 type of robot, but in the flyer there are 4. Is this some sort of mistake?" And or something? I'm very disappointed. Before President Mike can say anything, Sensei, the 0 pointer is a obstacle course. It's the side of a skyscraper. It's a side of a building. So it's no point because nobody can ever take it on. So just run off. Just don't mind it. Ida looked to see that it was Sen who said it, and Ida kinda scared right now because Sen is glaring at him, and Sen kinda gave him a little bit of bloodlust, and Ida said, "Peter might say, thank you for that," and then they go to the train exam fighting exam area. Fritz and Chara think is on the same course because I don't know why, but I want them to be in the same course. Fritz, Fritz and Chara is thinking of what is going to be, and they think to themselves that maybe the 0 pointer have more point than actually have a point. They are talking, and then Ida shout at them and say, "You two should not speaking right is chatting right now. It's bothering everyone." Fritz and Chara look at Ida and say, "Aren't you the one that bothering us right now? So how about you scram off?" That was Chara. And then President might say, "Three, go!" In the real world, there no counting start. And everyone go. Fitz and Chara still on the beginning part of the exam. Everyone noticed that and kind of confused. And then Fitz and Chara activate both of them quirk. Chara's skin is turning darker, but in a growing horn. And Fritz is no Chara turning into her demonic form, and Fritz is activate her one for all. Right now, Fritz can only use 30% of one for all, and Chara strength is about 29% of one for all. And then Fritz and Chara in Blaze run with a high speed and destroy all the robots they see. Everyone was in shock and amazed to how strong they are. And then the zero pointer comes. Everyone is running away from the zero pointer, but except for Fizz and Chara. Both of them is smirk and they look at each other and nod. And then both of them shout, "Soul burst!" No, Soul burst! This move is actually great. Let me think something. Soul burst is actually the a technique that both Fizz and Chara create by themselves. It's allow them to use their soul powers to make them more faster and stronger. And then so let's get right to it. Fizz and Chara immediately jump to the air to the zero pointer head, and then both of them punch. And then both of them use their fire magic to blow the head of the zero pointer. Everyone was in shock, even the teacher, except for Aizawa, All Might, Sans, and Nezu. Sans on the watching area because Nezu inviting him to see it. After the exam is finished, Fischara and Sun is go home. Their meal come, and it was All Might. It said that both Fish and Chara is on the top, but Fish is ahead of Chara in the point. But in the written exam, Chara defeated her. Fish's point is about 131 and Chara is 130. Fish is winning by 1 point. And I might say that both of them get 30 point plus 30 point because of the zero pointer. The zero pointer actually have a point. It was a 7 point. And both of them get 30 from that. After hearing that both of them get is sorry about that. After both of them hear that they are passed, they make a celebration. A week has passed after that. Fish and Chara and Sen is on the way to the UA. Sen told them are we going to use the car or are we going to use my shortcut? Sen have a car because Nezu have a friend that let Sen do his driving license test more early, and he passed and he already have the license. Both Fish and Chara say, how about we go with a car? It take them 30 minutes to go with a car. When they come, they go to inside the UA. They go to finding their class. When they find, they see a big large door. Fish and Chara kinda taken back by this, except for Sen. He already know why the door is so big. It's because of some people they could make them bigger than a normal human being. And then Sen opened the door. Fish and Chara and Sen walk in to see a blonde boy and a glasses boy is arguing. Both Fish and Chara look at each other and say, "This gonna be a long years." And then, sorry about that. Fish don't take a mind of it and he go to his seat. And then Ida just realized he just noticed Fish and Chara and he go to them and say, "Both of you was a great student, better than me, because you guys already know the secret point." Fish and Chara say, "We actually don't know. but we just have a guess, that's all. It does say, but any less, you guys are greater student than me. Prince and Chara take the compliment. Both of them go to sit with Sen. Prince is sitting in front of Sen while Chara is sitting behind him. Ida just noticed that there are someone with a blue hoodie, but the guy don't wearing any uniform. Sen have the luxury by Nezu to let him not wear the uniform to go to UA. Ida go to Sen and say, "Sir, you know you cannot go. Why? No." Sen, "Sir, you cannot wear that inside a school." But Sen say, "Yeah, if you don't have a permission, but I have, so you don't need to worry." He does understand that, and he say, "Sorry for bothering you." And Sen say, "It's no problem." And then more people come. Everyone go to Fish and Chara. Any Nobody not notice Sen except for Ida, because Sen use his bloodlust, so anyone can send his present. Everyone tried to ask Fish and Chara what their quirk and what their name. And Sen getting annoying because all of them is quite loud right now. And he shout, "Can you guys be quiet?" Everybody just notice him. And they say to themselves, "When did he get here?" Sen sighed and stand up and walk to the podium of the teachers. He looked down inside the podium to see it was Aizawa sleeping in there. And he shout, "Aizawa, wake up!" And Aizawa wake up and say, "Geez, kid, can you be a little bit quiet? I try to sleep, you know." Sensei at Aizawa and say, no, he look at Aizawa and say, if I cannot sleep, so can you." Aizawa sigh and say, "It took you guys about 8 minutes to just quiet down. It's not good enough." Aizawa go to his bag to to show a sport uniform and tell them to go to the changing room to change to this. Some of the boys say, like Kaminari say, "But what about orientation?" Sen say, "In the real world, no, in the hero world, we don't have time for that. So come on, let's go." All the boy and the girl go to the changing room. When they are in the changing room, Sen take off his shirt, and all the boys see that his body have a lot of scar. And Kirishima say, "Bro, where do you get that scar? It's so cool." Sensei, "Oh, all of this? Oh, it's just from my training." Kirishima say, "From just training? Man, your training must be so hard. Man, you really are manly." Sensei thinks, and then he turn around. Everyone just see a big giant scar on his back. Ida asked Sen where did he get his scar. Sen say that this scar is he say, "Oh, this scar is actually from a villain that tried to kill me. So in my defense, I kill him." Everyone's in shock. Everybody is in shock after hearing that. And Sen say, "But it's not a big problem. It's nothing at all." Everyone is shocked after hearing that as well, because He just say he already killed someone. So normally, without think it was not, he say that it was nothing. And Sen look to see that Minata is trying to look at the girl, take a peek on the girl changing room. Sen sighed and walked to Minata, and he tapped on Minata's shoulder. Minata turned around and say, "Dude, come down. Just wait. Let me see." And you can see before he can finish his sentence, Sen punched Mineta to the face. From the girl's side, Jiro hearing that, using her earjack, quirk. Jiro say that one of the boys is trying to take a peek on us, but one of the boys is punched the guy. One of the girls say, "Huh, one of the boy is a pervert, but by the look of it, at least one of them is know how to treat a lady." His and Chara say, "Huh, it must be Sen who punched that pervert." The girl looked at Fish and Chara and asked, "Sense?" Fish and Chara told them, "Oh, his name is Izuku Midoriya, but we call him Sense." Everyone is confused. To how does he look? Fish and Chara told he have white hair and blue eye. And Momo say, "Oh, you mean Shoto Todoroki?" Fish and Chara say, "No, he not Shoto Todoroki. His Shoto Todoroki have red hair, but Sen hair is completely white." Everyone just realized there's no one there that have a white hair except for Shoto. And then they just realized something. There is one guy with a blue hoodie covering his face. So they never see his face at all. When all of them are out of the changing room, Aizawa see that Minata have a purple eye, and he looked at Sen and asked, "What did he do?" Sen told Aizawa that Mineta is trying to take a peek on the girl. The girl looked at Mineta with with anger right now. Mineta is scared right now. Aizawa smirked and said, "Thank God Thank God you were there." The girl looked at Sans and they just realized something. Sen is a model, so he quite popular. And Mina Ashido say, "Wait, you are that model in the magazine." Have the girls Half of the girls no, just realized that as well. And Sen is quite handsome, so the girl kinda blushed a little. Fish and Chara noticed that and told them, think to themselves, "Back off! He's mine." And Aizawa sighed and said, "Whatever." Aizawa gave Fish a ball and told him to use her quirk to throw it as far as she can. Fish throw the ball as far as she can, and to their surprise, it was 1,000 meters. Aizawa told them that they can use their quirk in this exam. Everyone kinda excited, and then Aizawa say, "Oh, by the way, if any of you get last, you will get expelled." Everyone was in shock except for Fish, Chara, and Stan. And Kirishima say, "You cannot do that. It's unfair." Sen look at them and say, he already expelled all entire class in just 1 year. 1 year. So he can just expel once is nothing for him. Everyone looked at Sen to see that he was serious, and all of them kind of scared right now. All of them do their part of the training exam. No, physical exam. And then Prince and Chara is almost like first and second every time. Fritz is stronger than Chara, but Chara is more faster. All of them is finished. And then, by the look of it, Minata at last. Minata is scared right now, and he just realized something. Sen never do any of the exam, and he'd say, "What about him? He never do any of that." Aizawa look at Sen and look at Minata back and say, "I already see how strong he is, but if you want a proof to see how strong he is, so be my guest." Aizawa give Sen a ball and told him to throw using her blue magic. And when everyone is confused except for Fritz and Chara, like always, Sen threw the ball and then he used his blue magic and sent it to atmosphere, out of atmosphere. So he get infinity. Sorry about that. I have something in my throat. Sen is a when he running when the running the race when the race Sen go to his feet and take off his weighted gears. Everyone was surprised to see that he wearing weighted gears all this time. And some of the boys is asking Sen how heavy those things are. In the few years, this thing is getting heavier. And Sen say it's about 1,500 kilogram. Everyone's jaw is dropped to see to hear how heavy those things are. And then Sen just bleeds. Defeating Ida record. On all of the exam he destroyed everything. Getting all it first. Why Sen do all of this? Because he wanted anybody to try not to mess with him. Sorry about that. I mean, he's showing how strong he is because he don't want anyone to try to mess with him. Everyone was amazed how strong and powerful he is, and some boys think that he have a strength quirk or muscle amplifying quirk. Sorry about that. I kinda confused about myself. Aizawa say, actually, Aizawa told them that he actually don't using his quirk, only the first one. All of his all of his physical is just his raw strength. Everyone was in shock to hear that it wasn't his quirk, it's just his raw strength. And then Bakugo looked at Sen and he kinda pissed right now. And Aizawa, when Sen finished, Sen say, is this over now? Aizawa say, yes, you can take your leave now, Midoriya. And after Bakugo hearing that name, he shout, Deku! And Sen just realized who the blondie is. And he said to himself, you got to be kidding me right now. He looked at Bakugo and said, Yup, this gonna be a long years. Bakugo shout, how the hell did you get here? How the hell you even get a quirk? You should be a quirkless nobody! Useless! Weakling! Everyone was confused, and Fritz and Chara is about to try to kill him. After hearing that Baku is insulting him, Sensei, and then he using his shortcut, teleport in front of Bakugo. Bakugo was taken back by this, and he looked at Bakugo and say, "Can you try to be nicer next time? You always think you're better than me. You always think you're better than all of us. But hear this, you are nothing. Without your quirk, you are nothing. You always think you're better than everyone, and every time, anytime you see someone with a better quirk than you try to make them think that the quirk is useless. So, listen here. If you want to be a hero, try to change your attitude. And if you never change your attitude, get out of this goal." Bakugo is mad right now, and he tried to attack Sans using his explosion. But Sans grabbed his hand, and Bakugo cannot move. And then Sans snapped his Bakugo hand. Bakugo is screaming. After after that happened, everyone was in shock to see that he just snapped someone's hand, and then Sans snapped it to where it should go. And he looked at Bakugo and say, "Don't try to mess with me ever again, Ka-chan." And then Sen walked off, and he looked at Mineta and say, "Sorry about that pictures, don't mind that." Sen looked at Mineta and say, "Get your stuff and leave now. This place wasn't made for a pervert, so leave." Sen is glaring and gave Mineta a bloodlust. Mineta understand that, and he immediately take his stuff and leave. Everyone was in shock to see that, and they say no, they think to themselves to never mess with him. The school is over, and Fritz and Chara is on the way home. On the way to go back home with Sans. The girls and some of the boys ask Fritz and Chara if they can come along with them to go to the train station. But Fritz and Chara say that actually both of us is riding a car. All of them say, "Oh man." But Ida say, "If you guys ride a car, why are you still here? Should you guys go to waiting outside?" Fritz and Chara say that actually we have to. Our driver is actually studying, and he must take his stuff first, so we can go. They was confused to think that one of the driver who going to take them home is actually studying. The boy think that it must be a third year or something, but and then and then Sensei, "I have all my stuff, so let's go." Everyone is confused, and they just realize something, and they shout, "Wait, he the one that drive a car?" Ida tried to scold Midora, but before Ida can scold him, Sen show his driving license. Everyone's jaw is dropped after seeing that, and Sensei, "I already have a license, so you don't need to make a fuss of it. Please, Chara, come on, let's go." Please and Chara say, "Okay." And this is where I'm going to left off. And by the look of it, it's more longer than when I using with the last off. So I'm gonna see if this is good, and maybe I will replace it with that one. Man, I stuttering so much right now. If you like it, please subscribe and leave a like. So bye bye.